Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Supreme Ruler Ultimate Multiplayer with me, Benjamin Magnus. I'm here. Yes, this guy, Bundeswehr Bob. Mordred
Have you heard that tale, Mordred?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yo, what was that? Civ 6, Bob?
I think it was.
Oh man, that's glorious.
With me, this guy.
Me,
Bundeswehr Bob.
Bundeswehr Bob. All right, okay, I'm moving my new French planes to Königsberg.
Oh, these are patrol craft. Okay. Oh,
right,
okay.
we can unpause, right?
Yeah, what's the difference between patrol and intercept?
Well, patrol craft is like AWAC, right? It's like a scout aircraft.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, some of them can carry missiles, and some of them do have attack values. But I mean, they're really there to provide you like line of sight for stuff, spotting submarines, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like if Bob had some patrol aircraft that he could get above that.
Yeah, it was the Hero Orion.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He could use some of those missile artillery pieces or anti-aircraft pieces to hit those helicopters in former Estonia. Because apparently they have that much range.
So like so if I want my like F-18 Hornets to do some intercepting, like to guard the line, what do I set them to?
I
Air
think
patrol?
the best. I mean, Roach will have, I think, an opinion on that himself. But I think the best plan, and this is something I've kind of been learning recently about, just aircraft and managing them properly, as well as like missiles and stuff. Figure out what their engagement range is for it, and then set them that far away from wherever it is that you think the air combat is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like let's see here. Your F-18D Hornet can engage mid-air targets at 95 kilometers. So putting them on an air patrol roughly 95 kilometers away from the border, I think, is the best plan, because it keeps them a little bit further out of harm's way so that they'll intercept aircraft first, before assuming that they come within range, and the other aircraft are going to like attack another target first, like your tanks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Hornet will then engage the air targets as they come into range, instead of being right on top of stuff.
Okay. So like I could take the Hornet and I'll say, and how many kilometers is a doodle?
Well, one hex is 16 kilometers, but there is
Okay.
that measuring tool that you can use.
Gotcha. So air patrol is so put them on air patrol like a couple hexes back would be good.
Yeah. I mean, that keeps them in the air. That way you don't have to micromanage them all the time, but they'll prioritize completing the air route over combat.
Oh,
You know, so as they're flying by like an enemy target, they'll hit the target, but they're going to keep going. They're not going to stick around and hit the target.
Russian merchant marines are showing back up.
Well, they're about to get messed up.
Well, you got a couple like frigates stationed off Königsberg, so you're sinking them as they pop
Pew,
in.
pew, 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 pew. Yeah, with the Dutch oil derrick over here.
Yeah, fuck the Dutch.
You're welcome to take it now.
Oh wow, the United States does
FYI
not give
to
a
all-
shit.
My Dutch viewers, who make up roughly 16% of my viewing audience, love you guys.
I just
I thought that was going to go a different direction, be like, fuck you for a second. I really thought I was not going to go that way.
I just
Well,
paid the United States to get nuclear weapons research. Like, not even a lot.
Trump is selling nukes out to the world.
Like, yes,
It's
essentially.
just good business, you know. I'm a businessman. It's good business.
Oh my god. All right, so let's get
Well, the
some
Luftwaffe
more.
is definitely kind of coming back into prominence here. I'm getting more and more planes. They're not going to be able to do shit against Russian interceptors, but they're there.
So like, so the Russian interceptors are flying like above our maximum combat range, basically.
Yeah, so like there's I mean, you know about the 3 classifications of air targets.
Yeah, there's it's basically short, medium, and long.
Right. So Russian interceptors, at least the ones I've encountered, are all high targets, and they fly faster and hit harder than like what we have available. So I wonder, United States, can you get maybe like an interceptor or something from the United States, Roach? Because Trump won't talk to me.
Yeah, I've got a neutral attitude towards him, but I mean, yeah, let's check.
I mean, see if he's got like an interceptor that's as good or better, maybe.
Let's see here. F-22A Raptor. I'm assuming that's probably got a good... I can't see the air target thing from here, though, so that's a problem.
Let's see here.
Do you have to load missiles, like, manually onto your planes?
Okay, so missiles is a whole other thing here, and we can go over that. For your aircraft, what do you want your aircraft to do? Like, what kind of targets do you want them to hit?
I want them to shoot down Russian planes.
Okay, so there's no air-to-air missiles that are separate. There's anti-ship and, like, air-to-ground.
Okay, so the air-to-air missiles are just, it's just assumed that they're on the planes. And
Yeah, I think it's assumed that, like, everybody's got, like, some kind of, like, Sidewinder or something, like, already on their aircraft.
All right, we got Sidewinder, so only 40% of them work right. Correct.
All right, Bob, I've got F-22A Raptors, so
Yay!
you can buy them off me. And I do mean buy them because I had to pay money for those.
How much money?
I mean, it was a bit. Just give me, like, it'll give you, like, an auto counter offer if you leave the area. Like, if you put the design inside of the box, the opposite box of what you're offering, there's a little, like, weight, like a scale.
$6 billion is a lot of money for me.
Well, I mean,
I will have to get back to you on that as soon as because I'm still repairing the French.
oh, just take the damn things then. take the tech.
I mean,
Hey,
we'll
Bob,
be in
I
the
heard
money,
you
but
got
it's
some
going to
new
be a while.
planes. Can I have them?
Take the
I don't
technology.
know yet.
Take it. Just take it. Give me something. I don't care. Just don't make it nothing. I have to go back to my people and I have to explain
We
why
need
we
a
gave
pittance
it.
at least a pittance.
How about 200,000 tons of grain?
Fuck it. Yeah, why not?
I will trade you these bananas for that plate over there.
Oh, so I have a question about the UI.
Yes.
So, like, when I go look at my military goods, it shows the production split into two bars. One is, like, shaded dark blue, and the other one is shaded light blue. And that's the only one where the bar is shaded different colors. What does
Really,
that
that's
mean?
what Roach to explain, because I've got a pretty good working understanding of how that is. Which I think the dark is what you're actually producing for the production bar anyway. Blue is actual production that's being used, and then light blue is what you're producing but not using.
No,
Then no.
the light blue is what you lack raw materials to produce.
Oh, okay. So
This is why my Dutch economy crashed.
Okay, so what do they need to be produced? They need, let's see here.
Probably missing rubber then. Yeah, missing
Coal,
rubber.
rubber, oil, and metal. So rubber's the only thing I'm lacking. But I have rubber, that's the thing. I have 40 million pounds. No, that's oil. That's rubber. I have none. I have 7,000 rubber in the bank. So
You should be.
should
producing
I
it,
be should I be fine then?
You should be.
Because it says use is 710, and then I got 7,164 in stock. Huh.
In that case, I don't know. Because the problem I had with the Dutch was I ran out of money to buy raw materials to produce consumer goods, which was like the very basis of my economy, and my entire production line went light blue.
Oh, okay. All right, I could use another industrial goods factory.
All right. Well, that was yeah. Just I can get things from the United States for pretty much sticker price.
Italy, arms dealer of Europe.
I don't know if how's that F-22? Like, does it actually?
Let me actually look at it. I haven't actually looked at the stats on the damn thing.
I can go
F-22
back.
Raptor. No, it can't attack high air targets.
I'll go back. Look.
So what do you need to attack high? Do you need a high altitude interceptor? And
Okay,
is the
so
F-22
here's-
not that?
It's not that. No. I mean, what we need is something to. What we need to be able to do is nullify essentially Russia's air power advantage.
Are we looking
I mean,
for
best of them at sea,
interceptors? Or are we looking for multi-rolls?
Anything that can attack high air targets.
Well, I can't see that from the screen.
Okay. Like, I think my Warsaw class ships can attack air targets that are high. Let me take a look.
There you go.
But the thing is that those are so they're if we can't hit the interceptors, their interceptors are going to destroy our aircraft.
I just picked up the F-35A Lightning, and I think like the last version of a Tomcat. The deal's going through right now. He's probably going to fleece me for some more money, but then you'll have your goddamn.
Don't you have trillions of dollars?
I've invested it in things. Okay, like I've invested it from having no coal production to having.
Poor Italy, $293 billion in the bank.
I wish I had that kind of money.
I mean, my own game, I've got like $2 trillion in the bank myself right now, just like as Germany. So, but
I went from having no coal production to having 47,466 tons of coal production. So,
I seem to remember similar words coming from Romania about their oil production.
Do you want these technologies or not?
Are they coming to me?
Well, sooner or later. Well, I mean, they're going to be flying over your skies because Germany's helping you.
Where is a good airbase here?
I just got some domestically produced designs for Portuguese planes.
Ships.
F-71 is a ship. Okay.
That wasn't from me then. I just gave everyone the Belarus ship design.
I thought it said Portugal. F-71 Balearis.
Yeah, that's a ship. Escort.
Someone just asked.
Yeah, that thing isn't really that good. It's got a limited range and it can't really attack targets very well. It's an okay missile platform.
It was just the only one that I can get that's 4 green pips. That's what I'm judging everything on.
So somebody asked me, what was it again? What about Belarus? Putin didn't have any issue with Belarus, which is why I am 100% confident that my defensive line doesn't need to cover the Belarusian border.
Belarus has declared war on Poland.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go with the French ideology pre-World War II. Hey, nobody. We're never going to get attacked by
no
Belgium.
With that.
Belgium will never attack us, and it's not like the Germans would do that thing again that they did in the First War.
We didn't. Look at where the border is.
No, I'm talking about during World War II.
Right.
China knows that I need rubber, so they're offering me to sell me rubber at 10 times market value. I think I'm gonna go ahead and decline that.
God, even the CA1 Peregrine that I can research, which is an interceptor, that doesn't even have a high air target value. Air defense? Anything? Anybody?
It looks like you're going to need some like anti-aircraft.
Well, the Meade system attacks, remember, at the high air, but it's like
only 3. Hold on, let me go back to the United States.
It is something, though.
It is, and I am producing a whole bunch of Meads right now to like stick on that Polish border.
I mean, oh wow. The United States has quite a few. The Meade system. That's the MIM like 2 something, right? Like what's because they have the MIN 210 THAAD system here as well.
So does anybody know why my hydroelectric dams aren't building?
It's probably because you don't have enough industrial goods.
How do you tell if you have the industrial goods or not?
Look at your. Well, I mean, it's like, are you buying industrial goods? Are you importing enough to cover what you're using? So go to your.
Okay, industrial. That's the middle one. I produce more than I use. Ooh, you know what I bet it is? Because I think it said that it requires 160,000 industrial goods to build. I have 74,000 in stock, so I bet it won't start until I get to that 160.
Yeah, you should probably lock out your minister from selling them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. How do I... Okay, I can figure this out. Market, exports.
Hmm.
I won't tell you unless you actually try.
Cabinet.
Isn't high altitude targets considered to be ballistic missiles though? Ballistic missiles do count as high air targets, but you also have there are aircraft that do count as high air targets. Like the SR-71 would be a high air target. Now, specific to our situation, there are, I know, Russian interceptors at least. I don't know about the multi-roles and stuff like that, and tactical bombers, but I know that the interceptors that the Russians do field do count as high air targets. And the problem is that their
Bob.
high air targets are hard to hit, and that causes them to destroy our aircraft before they can bomb like their targets. So Russia has air superiority, and we're trying to combat that. What's up, Roach?
Okay, so the F-35A Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter and the FA-18D Hornet, which I now have both of, do not have high air target values.
Well, darn.
My chats. Hey, Minister, where are the resources we need for the production of these dams? Oh, those? Sold them. So what I did was I went to... Okay, now it changed. Okay, so I gotta tell him...
Remember, there's a little lock button.
Right, okay, so lock, and then put... Sell, because I put the sell 100% of surplus production down to 0. And then he jacked it right back up. So if I lock it, then put it at 0, then he can't change it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind that he's also not going to be able to change the price at all of it. So if you do want to sell at a lower price or higher price, you're going to have to do that yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably just wait until you start production of those things, and then
well, like I make 4,500 a day, and I use 4,000 a day. So I just have that slight. I'm just making a little tiny bit more than I'm producing. I'm making a little bit less than I'm producing. Indonesia. They want to sell me another like $1 billion worth of rubber. Yep. Diplomatic offer from the United States for bulk quantities of industrial goods. Accept that.
High quality American metal that was made in China.
Does everybody remember the Make America Great Again hats? All had the made in China, sewn into the brim of them.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Diplomatic offer
Apparently,
from the
he's
United
been going on and on about the Foxconn, the guys that make like iPads and iPhones and stuff like that. And the ones that over in China, like they have suicide nets on their factories.
So to catch the people who want to kill themselves.
Yeah, they're hypothetically building a plant in Seattle. I think it's one of those East Coast big cities. I think it might be in Seattle.
Make sure they bring in the suicide nets.
Well, the thing is that they're.
I was just thinking, like from Seattle, that actually sounds pretty fitting.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe people want to get a job and get out of the rain. But they've been trying to get this off the ground for a while, and he's like going, "Oh, it's going to bring a lot of jobs. It's high paying, really great." But he doesn't go into the fact that they tried doing the same thing in Pennsylvania, and not only did it cost the U.S. like billions of dollars, but they never opened the plant. And they just got like a whole bunch of tax breaks and shit, and like the area they were going to build the plant is still like open. It's just like an open bit of field with like fence around it. Apparently they've been doing it for a while.
Selling conditions for in military goods unfavorable. I don't know. I feel like it would be the world's in flames. So, does the Polish Navy still exist? If by Polish Navy you'd mean Polacks in German ships, then yes.
There's plenty of Portuguese ships out there. In fact, there's submarines out here too, like right in the coast.
Right.
Hello.
The Polish Navy, which is primarily small frigates and submarines, is patrolling the coastline from Königsberg north across the the former.
What is going
Baltic
on here?
coastline. There are a million Russian planes circling. What is going on up here? Are these like? Is that a rebellion?
I don't know what's going on here.
Civil
Are they
War?
Are they trying to hit your spy?
I don't know.
Or no, wait.
Everybody
Wait, is it
looking at all
your
those planes circling?
is it your anti-aircraft guns that are in the that are on the island?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's your because that you have your mead there.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's the bomb dropping sound, which mine sounds like a rocket going off.
Yeah, I heard that.
There's There's also in St. Petersburg. Are they trying to shoot at my spies? I think they are. I think they're bombing their own stuff. Huh. Interesting.
Nice.
I never knew that was like a thing.
I'm not sure what's going
It's
on.
okay,
but-
guys. We've sabotaged a tourist attraction in Russia.
How's
Uh-oh,
the
one got
war
captured.
going? The war is going statically for the most part.
Which war? The war with ISIS or the war with Russia?
I need to get
Yeah.
the sweatshirt off.
Oh my.
Oh! Portugal's
Ah.
got the commercial internet at last.
What's that?
It's this thing where you can buy and sell stuff. Apparently,
See,
I don't know. We only just got it.
I'm doing all
they just
of
got
the
Amazon.
cool-
Yeah,
I'm doing
they
all
totally
the
just
cool
my
latest.
spy was destroyed at Gachita. They're totally bombing my spies.
They figured out which building he was in. We're back to trench warfare, kind of.
It's close.
I mean, I have a feeling that's going to devolve into hurling missiles at long ranges here at some point. Because I have MLRSs that I'm building, and I have like ground to ground missiles that are being produced like en masse for artillery systems that are going to be deployed on the Polish border, assuming that Lithuania suddenly finds itself under Russian administration.
Maybe it'd be a good idea to get a transit treaty with Lithuania. That way you
Yeah,
could,
so all this bombing that's been going on here, they're totally like kicking the shit out of their own airfield and synthetic plants up here near St. Petersburg right now.
Cool.
That
I'm fortifying the Magnu line.
Well, one of the strategies that we can employ is just simply by sabotaging their stuff that forces them to spend more money on like industrial goods to fix it. So like if you do what I do, I mean, it costs you some money to do this. You could like sabotage their facilities and force them to spend a whole bunch of money. I mean, how much do they have in the bank actually, Russia? They have
All
$6
of
billion
it?
in the bank, so they're actually not that rich. Not as rich as I thought.
I
they
have
were.
20 billion in the bank.
it's not a lot.
Well, I'm just saying is I have more than Russia, and also shut up. You used to be Romania.
I have 2 billion, and it's holding kind of steady at that.
Getting some modern coal gasification about.
Yeah, now I'm going to deploy spies around Moscow and see how they like that. See if they bomb the shit out of their capital. Yeah, I've never seen them attack spies like that before, though. I've never actually spied on a country I'm at war with like this, though.
I'm making a minus. Yeah, I'm making a minus because I just, I've been doing mass amounts of purchasing and construction. Will you actually try to win this war? Me versus the Soviet Union. For me, winning is not being dead.
Again, I love how we call it the Soviet Union. It's not the Soviet Union.
Okay, it's Putin's Russia.
It's Russia. He wants to get the band back together, yes, but it's not Soviet Union.
Well, I don't know. He's got his bassist back. Well, we will attack when Russia runs out of manpower. Can they run out of manpower?
There are like active and reserve military personnel, but I don't know like what governs. Like I don't know if they return to the pool. Like if a unit is destroyed, like I don't know what the math is on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the negative. I'm making less money. A deficit because I started 38 new constructions. It's a bit.
Just a little bit.
ISIS is doing fine. They're just kind of sitting there right now.
Are repairing stuff right now. Is what they're doing from the new oil fields in Romania.
Probably signing a new weapons deal with Trump.
They've got a lot of oil now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
that
even
was
want to
a
know
thing.
how much they're producing.
So when you're looking at the like, if I'm looking at the attack, the air attack values of anti-air units. So it'll say 31, 35 kilometers. Does that mean it'll do 31 damage at 35 kilometers?
Right.
Okay. That's good to know. Does it tell me when this is done?
Yes. Just keep bombing your cities, Russia. I'm sure he'll get that spy eventually.
Can I finally build the dam? I don't think I have enough industrial doodles yet. I got 111,000. The Georgian Republic wants to sell military goods to me. I don't really need that. Maybe I could just go to Trump and ask. No, don't influence him.
He's been pretty nice to me, giving me all kinds of shit. I mean, it's,
Oh, he's already sending me.
It's because you want to engage in business with him.
Yeah, he's already sending me. Does anybody produce an excess of industrial goods? No.
I think that's a no. I think that's a pretty solid no.
Hooray! Now we know about a better missile for our air launch stuff.
Missiles.
maybe you can get something that can hit high air
Those.
targets.
No. No, there's no air-to-air missiles, remember? Or ground-to-air, or SAMs or anything?
Really? Because I had Patriot missile launchers.
Yeah, but those don't hit air targets.
Those don't hit air targets.
Right.
He clearly
Go back to
not
playing
been
with
on
your, go back to playing with your plastic boats in Portugal.
My
Okay.
industrial goods
That's probably a
production
good
has
idea.
gone down a
Land
lot. Let's see.
launch, air launch, EMAG 07 Ricochet, yeah.
No, my production has not gone down. My production is the same it was. My usage has gone up because I've done a shit ton of construction. Do ground-based railguns exist? I don't know.
There's laser weapons later, I know that.
There are railguns.
Laser.
When you get to like
Albania.
Tech 200 on land warfare stuff, there's a there are tanks that are armed with railguns.
Would like let know the Polish premier know that there are just a whole bunch of Polish aircraft still sitting in France near Paris.
Oh, really?
Like a lot.
Oh, wow. So there are. So you guys are gonna. I'm paying for your damn salaries right now in maintenance. So you guys are gonna go into reserve. Where's my airbase? I thought it was at Budge.
Oops.
Oh.
All right.
Oh
Jesus
That
Christ.
was me.
no, that was me. I was trying to pause it because we're at 28 minutes.
Ah,
Give me a
right.
heart attack.
So who was it?
It was me.
It is Ben.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you have been enjoying. If you want to watch, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch these lives by tuning into our Twitch channels. Links can be found in. So maybe we'll put them in. I don't know. I haven't put them in the description, but they're definitely in the YouTube banner. And we will see all of you guys next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.